Hello and welcomes everyone, AnthWolf here bringing you another Overwatch video. We'll be playing a quick play match, just with a random group of people we meet on the internet, and the map we're going to is Watchpoint Gibraltar. This is an escort map, and we are going to be playing on the defensive team, where we basically need to hold back the other 6 players from escorting the payload from point A to point B, basically. I lock in Hanzo, and I'm having a quick look at the levels of not only my team but the opposing team as well, and not slightly intimidated but slightly impressed that some people are in like the 90s already, and it's only been a couple of weeks since release. I'm also looking at our team composition to see who the final 2 players are going to lock in as. We have a Symmetra, we have a Diva. Who else do we have? If I look at it again, we have a Tulbaron, a Pharah, and a Zenyatta. Okay. Not a bad team composition, not great. But we'll see how it goes depending on the composition of the enemy team. But yeah, this is the first, you obviously just saw the payload there. That's what we need to defend and stop them from pushing. And the enemy here can come out of 3 entrances. One just behind this building, kind of in the direction I was looking there. You've got the main doors, which is what I tend to cover, and just above them there's an opening here that snipers and people who like to get a lot of air tend to go to. The enemy have a Reinhardt and Lucio combination, which can be a pain if you don't focus the healer, and my shots aren't exactly the most accurate, unfortunately. I've got a Soldier 76 after me. Having a quick look for some health. Downside of where I was, there wasn't a really close by health pack to grab. And 3 of our teammates were shut down there. Or at least 2 in a turret. And Divas just went down as well. So they've already pushed one of the checkpoint positions. Ow. He had a Reinhardt. Like flame blast in the face. I forgot what that skill's called. But it's his one ranged attack. Reinhardt shut down another of Tulbaron's turrets. He's actually quite close to a second checkpoint. And we get rid of this McCree. We see him coming thanks to our Noisemaker arrow. And I get an arrow to the head. Complimentary of the opposing team's Hanzo. Our ult charge is getting reasonably high.
I must redeem myself.
One of our teammates decides to join us as Hanzo and then changes his mind. So yeah, they've already pushed 2 out of the 4 checkpoints, which isn't great. Now Reinhardt and Lucio are definitely doing work. And then McCree's being a pain in the butt, trying to flank us.
My aim is true.
Trying to get on top of this Junkrat and failing. And using my ultimate to try and get rid of Reinhardt and Lucio, but I think they both managed to dodge my attack. They managed to get the McCree. Yeah, so that's a third of the 4th checkpoint they've already reached. We're already back to our final position. Managed to get lucky with our scatter arrow on Junkrat. That's their McCree. The Soldier 76 has spotted us. And shuts us down, I think, with his Helix missiles. And it's at this point, because our back's against the wall and they're still pushing towards the final checkpoint, I'm going to switch over to Bastion. It's kind of my default move when things are going badly on the defensive side. Go Bastion, find somewhere to hold up, try to slow them down. Bastion's actually really good at breaking Reinhardt's shields over time, because you can do a lot of damage very quickly. Unfortunately, Drama, which was what? The Soldier 76 again shut us down. God damn it. It's actually all the enemy team actually work really well on this map. I'm not sure if they're actually working together. Maybe some of them are. Maybe they're all in the same group. But our Junkrat does some work. So yeah, the last few minutes of this map basically is me just trying to play Bastion and try to hold them back slightly. There's a couple of positions I probably wouldn't recommend as Bastion. This being one of them. We almost do kill the Reinhardt there. He's on low health, and thankfully our Reaper saw me die and finished him off for me. But there's a couple of places I think I do really well in Bastion on this map, on Watchpoint Gibraltar. And there's some points when I know now that I shouldn't set myself up. The enemy Hanzo hit me with his ultimate but didn't kill me, thankfully. The Junkrat's Rip Tire. We have our ultimate full. And that's all. Oh, Reaper Envy just killed 3 of them. Very nice job. We're gonna get ourselves set up, I think, up here again. I do like up here as a position for Bastion. Maybe not in this position so much. I prefer to be in the little corner near the entrance. And I keep checking up on my right hand side because people like Farah, people like Diva can jump over the roofs. You can get a good flank on people that way. That's how they can get behind you and start taking out your healers and supports. Jumping over those the tankers there. I like this position. You can see their Tracer and their Soldier 76 trying to get a flank on us. I probably stupidly claim back here because I keep thinking they're going to come through that opening right in front of me. But it kind of shuts me down because I can't do anything except wait for them. It's more reactionary. And there's a soldier just watching this corner knowing I need to come out of it at some point. So then I set myself back up expecting him to come for me. Which in fairness he probably he would never do because he knows I would just rip him apart. Yeah, that soldier's just looking for me right now. Not great. See, they're on the final straight now with the payload. He's hitting me through the payload there, it looks like, which was a bit cheeky of him. Try to get that Junkrat. McCree did it for us. Have our ultimate again. Decide to switch over into tank mode.
Oh, let's break it.
McCree's shield. So our team's Reaper's being very proactive, pushing ahead.
Not bad.
Thing is, we shouldn't have probably moved there against the enemy McCree. He was hitting us, but he wasn't doing much damage. And he couldn't use his Fan the Hammer ability too much. I think I was a bit nervous in case someone with like a Widowmaker or a Hanzo managed to land a couple of shots on us. Ow. I think that was Soldier 76 actually. So we decided to reposition again. This, as I say, is probably not the best position to go in. Try to get rid of the Rip Tire. Yep, and I get shut down by everyone. That position just doesn't work for me. Now they're pushing the payload again.
got you in my sights.
That's Lucio down. That's the healer gone. Get their soldier.
This is gonna make you feel better.
And they have a Widowmaker. Take some hot shots of Reinhardt's shield through this little slit opening here. See, Reinhardt's actually charged forward. It sounds like some footsteps. I think they might be coming up behind me. I hear them. It might be our teammates. If I learn anything, there's one more position I wouldn't recommend, and that's here. And you'll find out why in just a moment. I even hear him coming up next to me. That's the bad thing about it, I hear it happening. And Envy or Reaper just tried to use his ultimate and got shut down by Reinhardt's ultimate. And unfortunately, despite earning an achievement there, we lose the match. Which is a shame.
Play of the game.
So yeah, not quite as intense as the first map we played. We're sitting back playing as Bastion a little, but that's kind of the turret defense that Bastion can be. I don't really play him too actively. I just sit back and let them come to us. But yeah, feel free to comment below. I'm not going to go into any match specifics because obviously it was quite a quiet one and I could point out what was going wrong at the time. But I'll see you all for more next time.
Thank you.
Until then, bye bye now.